You read the title. Today, we're going to go over the most spoiled Nintendo fan bases. The way this video is going to work is I'm going to name a Nintendo franchise and then I'll say if that fan base is either spoiled and should thank Nintendo every day for providing them with endless games in their favorite franchise, or if that fan base is starving, which means that fan base is in desperate need of new games in their franchise and I feel sorry for them. Alright, now let's get into it. Up first, we have Splatoon fans. And I'm sorry to say, Splatoon fans are spoiled. I mean, wasn't Splatoon literally created yesterday by Nintendo? And now it has a whole trilogy of games? And not only that, but you guys even get DLC, like the Inkopolis, sorry if I mispronounced that, and Side Order expansion. And look, I feel like specifying I'm not even hating on Splatoon or any of the franchises I say spoil their fans. I've never even played a Splatoon game, but I guess it must be a pretty quality series if Nintendo treats it like one of their big boy franchises. And I'm happy for you Splatoon fans, but I'm just saying, if I ever hear one of you complain about a lack of Splatoon content, I'm telling Nintendo to unrelease every Splatoon game they ever made, so watch it. Up next, we have Mario Kart fans, and this might be a controversial opinion, but I believe Mario Kart fans are starving. You might think I'm crazy for saying that, and probably say something like, hey, you wanna be Nintendo tuber? We literally just got over 40 new tracks with the Booster Course Pass. And to that I say, I don't care. I want a new game. Just give me Mario Kart 9 already. And yes, I realize how spoiled I sound there, but hey, what can I say? I never claimed to be a humble person. I am just eagerly awaiting the next installment in the Mario Kart franchise, with a whole new coat of paint in terms of graphics and characters it will come with. And a small part of me is scared, just thinking about the possibility that we might not get Mario Kart 9 until years after the Switch 2 releases, because maybe Nintendo believes Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still has some juice in it with all the new tracks it recently released. And I'm here to say, no Nintendo, Mario Kart fans are hungry for Mario Kart 9, so just release it already. I know you have it locked in a box somewhere, let it free. Up next, we got Zelda fans. Do I even need to say it? You guys are spoiled. You guys have 6 Zelda games on Switch, ranging from remakes to entirely new games, and that's not even including the Zelda games offered through the Nintendo Switch Online service. And I almost forgot, it's also not including the literal new Zelda game we're getting later this year, Echoes of Wisdom. So yeah, don't come at me in the comments saying, but actually, us Zelda fans really need Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Shut up! And this is coming from somebody whose favorite Zelda game is the Wind Waker, so I have nothing against the franchise itself. But yeah, congrats Zelda fans, you're all spoiled. Up next, we got the Pikmin franchise, and this one is near and dear to my heart because Pikmin is my favorite franchise of all time, which is ironic given that I haven't talked about this franchise in this channel, but maybe soon. So yeah, the Pikmin franchise, I would say us Pikmin fans are starving. And I swear I'm not biased when I say that, alright? We barely got Pikmin 4, and it's been years since the first one released. Splatoon already has an entire trilogy, and it's like been out for only less than half the time that the Pikmin franchise has been created. So yeah, there's a different perspective there. So yeah, whenever a new Pikmin game is revealed or even talked about, Pikmin fans can be seen coming out of the woodworks basically salivating at the mouth. Because like I said, we get a new one every like 10 years. I think that's how long the wait was between Pikmin 4 and Pikmin 3. So until you can tell me you've waited 10 years between an installment in your favorite franchise, you can't say that you're not spoiled. So yeah, us Pikmin fans, we're starving and fiending for Pikmin 5. Fingers crossed we see it on the Switch 2 soon enough and we don't have to wait another 10 years. Please, Nintendo. Up next, I'm going to be really careful with this, but I'm going to say Smash fans are spoiled. That's right. And the main reason for me saying this is because when Smash Ultimate was still filling out its roster with new characters, I can't tell you how annoying it was for me to go into every Nintendo Direct reveal and see the YouTube chat just flooded with Smash character? Smash reveal next? Where's the Smash reveal? Even when we were all done with the Smash roster, I swear there was always a person in the Nintendo Directs after the Smash Ultimate roster was complete asking for a new Smash reveal. Does anybody even care that Banjo-Kazooie is in Smash anymore? Like, literally, it was hype in the moment. But now, you mean to tell me you're happy Steve is in Smash? Yeah, I don't think so. Ask anybody in the competitive Smash community, they wish that never happened, regardless of how hype it was when it was actually revealed. So yeah, Smash fans, you guys don't need to worry about ever not having another Smash game in your favorite franchise. It's inevitable. Even poor Sakurai, he keeps getting taken out of his cryo chamber to make a new Smash game every 5 or so years, so you guys are set, you spoiled little brats. Up next, we got Metroid fans. And regardless of Metroid Prime re-releasing on the Switch and Metroid Dread, as well as the announcement of Metroid Prime 4, you guys are still starving, in my opinion. And I hope that your hunger ends soon. Because sure, while we do have Metroid Prime 4 on the horizon, which is something I'm really excited about, who's to say that might be the last Metroid Prime game? I'm not here to tone down your hopes and make you all depressed as to whether or not you'll get another entry in your beloved franchise, but just watching from afar how excited people were when Metroid Prime 4 was revealed just makes me feel like, dang, this franchise is hanging on by a thread if fans are this unsure as to what the fate of their favorite franchise is gonna be. So I feel for you guys. As a Pikmin fan myself, I know what it's like to be unsure whether or not you're gonna get a new game in your franchise. So Metroid fans, I'm there with you, starving. Up next, we got Animal Crossing fans. And this is also gonna be one that you guys might not agree with, but I believe Animal Crossing fans are starving. Look, I know Animal Crossing New Horizons sold millions and billions of copies worldwide, but I believe that was maybe not a fluke, but we knew the circumstances under which Animal Crossing New Horizons was released. Everybody was locked indoors. So obviously, Nintendo saw a boost in the sales of Animal Crossing New Horizons because of that. So who knows? Sure, it's now a tentpole franchise. Not saying it wasn't before, but now it is more than ever. And I'm sure Nintendo's going to make a new Animal Crossing game, but will it be on the Switch 2? Are they going to wait until maybe the console after the Switch 2 to release a new Animal Crossing game? It's just such a big series now. There's so much content that they could put in a new Animal Crossing game. Who's to say they don't take their sweet time with it and make us wait years for a new installment? We barely got any DLC for New Horizons, which just tells me that Nintendo probably wasn't expecting New Horizons to sell that well, that people were going to be begging for DLC immediately after New Horizons came out. But here we are. It's a big franchise now, or bigger than it ever was before, probably bigger than any of these other franchises, and Nintendo needs to step up and actually prioritize it. And I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm sure they are, but the way things are looking now, we're kind of starving, aren't we, Animal Crossing fans? Up next, we got Kirby. Alright, I recently played Kirby in the Forgotten Land. It was a great game, so I'd say you guys are spoiled for getting a 3D Kirby like that. It was really good. I have nothing else to say. You're welcome, Kirby fans. You're all spoiled. And now, on to the Donkey Kong franchise. And I can't help but laugh at the fact that there's a die-hard Donkey Kong fan out there who watches every Nintendo Direct eagerly anticipating maybe Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze 2 or something and just never getting it. I feel for you. So yeah, Donkey Kong fans, y'all are starving. Sure, maybe Donkey Kong was in the billion-dollar grossing movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie, voiced by Seth Rogen himself. And sure, maybe we're gonna get a new theme park attraction themed around Donkey Kong at Universal Studios, but other than that, I don't care about any of that, and I'm sure you guys don't either. What we want is to be able to play as our beloved ape soon once again. So, yeah, let's see if that happens on the Switch too. If I'm being honest, I think it will, so maybe we won't be starving for too long. Now, on to the final entry in the spoiled or starving video is the Paper Mario franchise fans. I was debating whether to talk about Mario fans in general, but we all know there's always going to be a Mario game. Mario is such an all-encompassing figure entity. I had to hone in on one specific franchise to talk about the fans of. So for that, I chose the Paper Mario franchise. And honestly, I think Paper Mario fans are starving for new content. Because sure, maybe we got the remaster of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, which looks great, but we still want a sort of successor to the Thousand Year Door that isn't riddled with color splash-esque gameplay mechanics, right? Or something that just came close but was way too far in the Origami King. I'm not bashing on those games, I'm just talking about it from the perspective of Paper Mario fans that I've seen online, alright? While we do get Paper Mario content every now and then, we might as well be starving because nobody's eating this content up. Nobody's eating these games up. Paper Mario fans would rather starve than have to gobble up another sort of sticker star situation. Until we get Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door 2, Paper Mario fans are unfortunately starving. And I, once again, feel for you guys. Yeah, so there we go. That was my quick video on some of the most spoiled Nintendo fan bases out there. If you agree or disagree with my opinions, make sure to go down in the comments below. And please, don't be too aggressive with me, alright? I can't handle that much criticism. I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. As you can tell, I'm a newer channel. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Why not? I mean, yeah, seriously, why not? Hit that like and subscribe button for me. Thank you so much.